Hello, my crafty friends, it's Michelle, and I wanted to come on here today to share how I have organized all of my enamel dots. I macro organized this, but my craft room is kind of a mess. So this is probably the only part of this hop that I will join in. I have lots of enamel dots and glitter, the adhesive back glitter, sequins and glitter gems, and they were just scattered all over everywhere. And so I still found some just recently I had put with a kit. These are Bluebird. So what I did is I gathered them all up and I tried to use what I already had. I had bought this, I don't remember what it was. I guess it's sticker storage, and I had bought it at Michael's a year or more ago. I don't believe they're available anymore. So, but just take what I'm doing. If you like this concept, take what I'm doing and make it your own. These have 2 pockets, and so what I did after I sorted all of my enamel dots, I tried to put them in rainbow order, so I started with pink. I put in a piece of cheap cardstock here so that I could put another one on the back. And then what I did is, a lot of the time, if it was still on the carrier sheet, if you can see here, these pink are still on a carrier sheet. So, oh, well, let me back up. This larger piece of plastic is actually transparency film. I had a box of transparency film, so I cut them down to use, and then I use glue dots to transfer this whole pink onto here. These are actually not enamel dots. They're like puffy stickers, and I did put them on this carrier sheet. I like to use a paper piercer because these were on a sheet of several colors, so I wanted to put just the pink on there. So let me show you another example. Sometimes I did try to leave them on the carrier sheet. You know how sometimes they come in long strips like this blue one. So these are long strips. These are actually 2 short strips overlap, but and then these are like, it's like a thing of the sequins. Why can I not think of that? And then I have these like gem things mixed in, right? So so when I'm making a layout or a card or whatever, I can literally set this down on the paper to see which color of pink will match most. Also, I like that I can see all of my dots, so I can see that, oh, you know, I don't have really any circle enamel dots in this bright red, but I wouldn't have known if I had not put them all together. Have a lot of different kinds of reds. Okay, I even have some different shapes, and most of these are from close to my heart, and not all of them are, but a lot of them are. Let's see, so then we get into blues, purple, and then I went with pearls, white, silver, and I even included these silver shapes, and even this is from years ago, and then this is from a Heidi Swap little matchbook. I hadn't even looked at it in years. Okay, then it gets kind of into darker silver, then we get into gold, some copper, and different shades of gold, and then I have a bunch of these pearls that are in different colors of brown. Then we have black. I even have some zebra stripe sequins. These are adhesive plastic shapes. These are metallic, copper colored. And then I have these wooden words from Close to My Heart from several years ago, and they were already on a sheet. These I bought at Tuesday Morning. These are something from Close to My Heart from years ago, and they're kind of like a clear sticker. Okay, and then I have all of this. I went ahead and put this all in here because I still had room. Just kind of this isn't by color. This is kind of more in the back of a little of this, a little of that. Let's see. But and then there's some full pockets. So I have room for more. And then something else I wanted to show you if you saw this. So this, I believe, it's a thick piece of plastic. It was on the outside of this. It has the spiral shape holes. And what I did is I took it and I took my Nuvo drops and I made dots with it. And I let them dry for a day or two, really, to make sure they were really hard. And so now they, you know, like, this is great if you're, well, number one, if you want to make sure the color will match, you can go and look. And then another is that if you're afraid you're going to mess it up on your layout, you can just put it on here and then you use your paper piercer and you can pop it off. Then you can either use liquid glue or a glue dot to put it on your project. So this is obviously full on this end. So I've just taken like a hairband that has the kind of silicone on the inside, and I just put it around it to store it. It's not even quite tight enough. I can put more in there. And then I do have some backup, and I just keep them in this cheap little white plastic bin. They're like, I already have some of these in here, so I don't really need to pull them all out. Some things I'm not sure I want to keep, but I wasn't really ready to get rid of it yet. Mostly backup. Okay, but and then what I'm really excited about is, so Close to My Heart was just offering white and black enamel dots, and you could color the white with your alcohol markers, but I never got good results. And then they would also offer some colored ones, as you can see, but they would usually like not be available long term, and they would match a particular collection. Well, in the new core catalog that is live next week, they're offering colors, and they're offering them in like color families, so like red, pink, purple, blue, and 3 different colors within each one, 3 different shapes, circles, hearts, stars. There's 108 in each one, and I'm so excited. I have several that will come in next week, and super excited to finish a layout I just made. It's the video just prior to this one, and I'm waiting on Capri and Bluebird, and I can't remember if I ordered red, but I do have the red hearts in the book, and I think I might use the hearts on all 3 colors. So anyway, this has really worked for me. It took some time, I'll admit. I just spread out on the dining table, and I worked on it color by color. It took a lot of glue dots. I'm not gonna lie, like I went through a whole box of glue dots and maybe another half of a box. But the fact that I'm using them now, and they're not all over the place, and they're not all in their own little packaging, I think it's great. It works for me. If you have any questions, let me know. I think that you could also, if you're interested in recreating this, you could use like a 6x8 album. They have, I meant to grab it, but I have one from Hobby Lobby. It's like made out of, not cardboard, but chipboard, I guess. So it's like that craft color, and then you can get the pages to go in it, and that would be an economical way to get this done. Also, if you have any ideas, put them in the comments. I mean, you could even do 8.5 by 11 page protectors, or maybe the baseball card size pocket pages if you wanted to stick them in the pockets. And I want to give credit where credit is due. Janet Madison at RTS Scrapbooking actually inspired me to do this. She went a step further and actually took off each enamel dot off the carrier sheet and then put it on a new carrier sheet. Now, I did not do that. I put the strip of enamel dots on the transparency. She did go a step further, and so I appreciate her sharing that, because once I saw it, I was so excited to get all mine out. So anyway, have a great day and enjoy checking out all the other participants in this hop and seeing how they store theirs.